Yeah, right now I'm actually up behind the camp area where me and Fred usually set up camp. Do a lot of research and searching and exploring right around in this general area. I decided to move up this way to see what's new in the area, if there is anything new. Just like every other animal, squatches do move around. They travel, and they don't just stay in one area. They work their ways around. And right here I want to share with you, right here in this field, look at the detail right here. Look at that big toe. The arch of the toe is this way. Back up a little bit. Look at the heel. This may be a very large female. Females are described to have narrow heels. This is probably about 4 inches wide, at least 4 inches wide. We're looking at a 16 to 17 inch track right here, ladies and gentlemen. Go look at the arch of the toes. Look at the toes. Big toe. Look at the rest of the toes. Behind this is the arch right behind the big toe. Look at that. Very impressive. Carefully look. You can see another indentation, impression right here. Now, which way did it go or continue? It almost looks like we got one here. And so forth. It continues up through the field. I'm telling you what, you gotta love squatching in the rock to find tracks. Now right here, I don't know if you can see this right here, with the grass and everything's pushed down, you can see the arch, you can see the toe indentions up there, right there. Coming this way. Now up here you got a lot more dirt exposure, which will expose any tracks that may have come through this way. This is what's incredible, like looking in the bare spots. And nothing, I'm not seeing nothing up in this corner here. So meanwhile, we're going to continue. Take a walk with me here for a little while. Head up behind the camp on the lower trail. Attention here, I see a couple impressions right here. I like to always scan the area. See a lot of low spots are getting flooded like this right here. Looks like we got, or is it? Looks like we might have a small bear track, because there don't appear to be a boot. I think that's a small bear, because it has a slight toe arch to it. Unless this is a juvenile, but you know, we do have a lot of bears in this area. I documented bears in this area quite often. And I'm walking to one spot. If they've been through one particular area up here, tracks will be exposed very easily. For one thing, it's further back into the woods. Right here in this clearing right here, where I've often found tracks before. But it's actually been a while. The last 2 times I come up here, I haven't seen no new tracks in this area. The ground is severely soft. I'm feeling myself sink in. So nothing's been through here recently, because if there has been, I would have found. I'm not seeing nothing new in the area here. Not even bear tracks. Bears are heavy enough to leave a good impression through here. Oh, wait a minute, back up, back up. You got something right there. Oh. Alright, got to do a little ducking down here. Here we go. We're going to continue working, I'm going to take a look, continue working up this trail, see what's new up here. Stay tuned. Alright, I'm further up on the trail here. I want to point something out to you. Observe this log right here. Observe this other log. Observe this other tree right here, this little limb right here. For the last 2 or 3 years, this tree was pinned across over this way, with this right here locked in between this and this that used to be over here. Now it forms an X. This here is no longer sticking straight out to the side. It's resting on the ground now. Last time I was in this area, I was getting here movement up on this here ridge. Now we got something going on here. Take a good look here. Very, very interesting. I'm very anxious to know what might be lying up ahead, if there's any more. I haven't seen no fresh tracks. I've been looking on the ground here. Not even a bear track. That was very interesting. That log was wedging in there very tightly. Very tightly. I mean it. I meant very tightly. There's something going on here. Open up, try to clear the road or the path, or are they marking it for another reason? They rearranged that big log, like I just pointed out to you, forming an X. Very interesting. I haven't been up here in about a good 2 weeks. Oh, it's been over 2 weeks. Oh, man. Let's see. Come out here. Extend my monopod here. There's something up there. There we go. Let's zoom in now again. Alright, looks like just darkness and shadows. Just a darkness, some dark limbs. Thought I saw some up there for a second. This is the area I've heard movement up through here before. Alright, I'm going to continue up the hill on the path. Now that's new right there. Very new. That wasn't here last time. I know this ridge right here. I know it's new. That's very interesting. Very interesting. Hold on. There's something I want to show you. Let me back up a little bit here. Something else that's new. Got a game trail that runs right here. All that's new. Right there. Very interesting. There's been some activity here since the last time I've been up here, that's for sure. Now I will tell you this. There's a structure up here. I made for experimentation. It's like a 3 to 4 feet high. It's like a teepee structure, teepee formation. I built to see if anything might have messed with it or maybe even added to it. So I'm curious to see if it's still standing. And if it's pushed down and destroyed, I want to know. Nope, I still see it standing. Look at this. I'll zoom in before I get to it. Let's go take a look at it, because I've had some heavy rains and some winds. I see a couple pieces not on it, but I had a couple pieces laying on top. Which, wait a minute, they might still be there. If they have taken notice of it, perhaps maybe they've done something around it here. Or if a hunter's come across it, he's probably like, what the heck is this? Take a good look. This structure here, I did this for experimentation. Alright. This piece on the ground, I've actually had that laying across the top. So. And just out of curiosity, I'm looking around, not seeing nothing new. And wait a minute, I gotta show you something. This right here, this log going across, nah, that can't be right. 'Cause it was, I swear this log was more going across this way. Crazy. I may be, on that there, I just may be remembering wrong on that one. Look, we do have bear sign here. Oh, wait a minute, is that bear or we got a handprint right here. Look at this. Very possible handprint. The palm of a hand here. Look at the thumb. Look at the side of the thumb right there. Wow.
very possible we may have a juvenile handprint. Yeah, it looks like it extends out to a hand. Very interesting. Yeah. What in the world do we have? Very, very severely dark up there. We have something dark up there on the ridge. Where'd it go? I just lost spot of it. Let me back up. There it is. What in the world is going on there? That's dark, like very dark. Let me zoom out because I'm gonna. Well, I gotta extend the monopod out because if that is something, I want to get a good clear shot of it. Alright, hold on, folks. Hang with me. I'm extending everything out. Is that something up there? Hiding? Staying still? Could that be a bear? Whoop! I don't see it moving. If it starts moving, I'm going to get excited. Alright, hold on. I'm going to stop filming here for a second. I'm going to turn this off and I'm going to readjust a setting here that'll let me bring it in a lot closer. Okay, I'm back. Wait a minute. Am I hearing a tree knock? Look, I got a digital zoom on, which allows me to zoom in 100 times. But if I do so, I gotta hold it very, very still. Just let me bring it in. Whatever you see, it's to the right and goes all the way over here. Something be up there bedded down. Whatever it is, you can see how long it is. I'm zoomed in 100 times. I'm right up on whatever it is. Trying to see if it's moving. I'm trying to hold this. See, the more I zoom in, the shakier this camera gets because I've got to zoom back out here. Hold on. Crazy, man. I'm thinking it's just shadows. Woo! 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 Alright, I'm gonna try something. If that is anything, let's hope it's not a bear. I'm gonna carefully zoom in. I'm gonna try to lean this up against this tree right here. Hold on. Hold on, now I'm at a different angle. I can't see what I was looking at. It's real thick up through there. Hold on, let me back up again. Ah. I'm done. Alright, let me just get closer here. Where was it? Where was it? See, I'm at a different angle. I can't see what I'm looking at. What the heck is going on right here? Where'd it go? See, I gotta go back to my original area here. Do I see it? Do I see it? Now I see the area again. I don't know. You figure if it was anything, it's being very smart, or just it's just part of a stump in there. I haven't seen no movement out of this one. Yes, I've gotten soaking wet out here. It's pretty wet out here, but you gotta love it. Who says you can't get activity out here in the rain? When I was trying to focus in on what I thought was something up on the ridge there, something dark, which I'm going to probably dismiss it as no more than a rotten log, but it was pretty dark. I zoomed in on it. Whatever it was didn't try to move, so I assume it wasn't no life form. But right as I was zooming, trying to focus in on that, I heard a couple tree knocks up on the ridge off to the far left. Yes, I did. And I also thought I heard possibly a couple howls in the distance, or whoops, because they were too distant. My question is, was I being followed? Which, that's very possible. Saw some awesome tracks out here in the rain. And I found what also appears to be like a juvenile
handprint of the right hand. You can see the indent of the right thumb going in sideways, just like this. It's kind of like one of these numbers here, which at the same time, I can't rule out it being a bear paw. I've seen bear tracks. Some of them do look different. This one here clearly looked like a thumb. So, like I said, I'm working my way back to my blazer right now. I'm going to go get warmed up, dried up, and I might pay another area, another location. So far, this is 2 locations in one day I've actually covered ground on. In the rain, squatching in the rain, you gotta love it. Still find things, and like I said, I had some vocal activity. I mean, I heard the tree knock, hostile howls, and whoops in the distance. So yes, I do believe I'm being watched. Everyone's watched when they're in the woods. So anyway, stay tuned. Hopefully we can find some more out here. So this is Daniel Benoit with the ECBRO. God bless, and tune in